Let's talk about tax and zakat in a simple way. First, what is tax? Tax is money that people are legally forced to pay to their government. It can be on income, property, business, or even on small things like food, clothes, or fuel. Governments collect tax to run the country, build roads, pay salaries, fund schools, and hospitals. But here's the problem. In most countries, people feel like tax is a heavy burden. They give away a big portion of their hard-earned money, but they don't always see proper results. Corruption, misuse of tax money, and unfair systems make people frustrated. For example, Ivory Coast has the world's highest income tax rate of about 60%. Countries like Finland, Denmark, and Austria also charge very high tax rates, sometimes more than 50%. Imagine earning money with hard work and then seeing half of it gone as tax. It doesn't make people happy. Now let's see why zakat is different and better. In Islam, zakat is not just a tax, it's a divine system of wealth distribution. Muslims give 2.5% of their savings every year to the poor, needy, or for community welfare. The key difference is, zakat directly benefits the people. It doesn't go into a corrupt system, it goes to those who really need it. Zakat makes every type of person happy. The poor are happy because they receive help and can live with dignity. The rich are happy because they purify their wealth, get blessings, and reduce the gap between rich and poor. The middle class feels secure because they know if they ever fall into poverty, zakat will support them too. It creates love, unity, and brotherhood in society. Now imagine if governments replaced tax with zakat. Instead of high pressure, people would give only what Islam made obligatory, and it would go directly to uplift the weak and needy. There would be less inequality, less crime, and more satisfaction. Everyone in the nation would feel part of a fair system. Another important point is about jizya tax. In Islamic history, jizya was a small tax taken from non-Muslims living in a Muslim country. It wasn't a punishment, but a protection fee. Non-Muslims paid jizya instead of joining the army, and in return, they received full security, protection, and freedom of religion. Muslims, on the other hand, had to pay zakat and also risk their lives in military service. So jizya was actually a fair system. So the truth is simple. Tax feels like a burden, zakat feels like a blessing. One system creates pressure, the other creates happiness. If modern nations followed zakat instead of high taxes, people would live with more peace, fairness, and satisfaction.